my God, bro. Relax with those eyes. You know what my new my title is? Your girlfriend's favorite barber.
Actually, you should put that as a...
That's my bio.
Exactly.
It's true though. Your girlfriend's favorite barber. I want some coffee at 7 p.m. at night. But guys, today, just to give you some context of what's happening. Again, we got Johnny on the lens. Johnny Wagwan.
One more time.
We got Henry Shooter number 1 over there.
What's up, baby?
Cheese. And you got Alexi Michael, baby. Let's get it. All right. So, marketing meeting with the family. We got Jake Paul's fight today. And yeah, we're just going to be chilling. This is going to be in regards to what's happening next year. So obviously we're gonna have some fun, but the goal for this is to really just figure out as a team, as a unit, what the next steps are for the business when it comes to the content side of things. So this is kind of how we run things on Friday nights, and you'll be following along the journey. Let's go. I have to make a decision, guys. I'm throwing the axe right now. I'm going to Tulum and I'm going to Dubai. One of these guys is coming with me. Who will it be? Johnny or Henry? Stay tuned on the next episode of who we pick as a shooter.
That's so stupid.
Me crazy, bro. Hopped out of the whip, one set. Gotta serve Brenda and Stacy shit then, bro. Gotta start adding it up. I've been paid too much lately.
Listen, guys, you don't want to be the CEO. It comes with actually having a lot of children that you just were not prepared for. I wish I knew that when I signed up to this, because I have about 25.
Yeah.
Can you believe that in 1 year you could actually have 25 kids? It's physically possible.
Who's your favorite?
I don't have any.
Who's your favorite?
I spend the most money.
Justin. And he left me.
I have your card.
My favorite son left me.
What, go on Instagram? This is static charts. All he does, and this is what you would repost. The very bottom, he's just reposting. Yeah, these are already done. This is not new content. Can you, okay, so it's not AI. Can you do this? I put money. There's actually a good fight out here.
Bro disappeared with the pack and ran off, do not flash. Yo, was gonna reach out to you right now, but I might just like that picture. Aye, the ting bro got in him now, same height as my little sister. Aye, so many laps on the block, I'm counting bands and blisters.
Do we just not know what 60 really means though? Because bro, that is the real, I think now everyone that's healthy is really questioning like, dude, when we hit 60, can we not move anymore?
Bro, I think after this, everybody's gonna hit the gym.
Bro, because that just proves you probably got like 20 more years before you can't even operate the same way. He couldn't even go up the gym, bro. He's standing in the middle of his blocks. This is blowing my mind, not because of like anything but the fact that like 60 means or holy shit. What did we learn today? We learned that we ain't got much time. We got a good 20 to 30 years and we're gonna be looking like Mike Tyson right there. So I'm gonna go for a run tomorrow and I'm gonna do a 10K. Just so, cause right now I'm very disappointed in my, I don't even know if it's in myself or in Mike. But life is short. I think we all realize that. Because at 60, you'll be wobbling. You won't be even walking, you'll be wobbling. Guys, look at this thing that I just did. This is the power of social media. I think you guys have to understand that. This is why I always talk about this. It's like leverage, right? Like, if you're not using social media, think about how hard it'll be for you to reach that many people. Like, the effort for you to get to reach that many people online is way easier than try to do it in person. So why not leverage a tool that could get you there, right? And this is what I did, right? So I posted a story. This is crazy. By the way, people will pay thousands of dollars to get this. So posted a story talking about the webinar we're doing, or, you know, the free class, the master class that we'll be doing on Thursday at 7 p.m. And within 30 minutes, guys, look at this. We had 633, guys, within 30 minutes, look at that, 634 4 applicants within 30 minutes. Name me one other tool that could do that for you. Like literally. What other tool could get you that many applications within 30 minutes? That's why I always say, like, sure, it's like nerve-wracking initially and it's a skill set. You're gonna eventually get better at it. But now I understand how powerful it is, and I'm using it to leverage to get as many people in the door as possible so I could help them realistically, right? So, yeah, very exciting stuff. This is happening on Thursday, and it's going to be high energy. The last time we did this, we had about 500 people show up. By the end of this, we'll probably have about 2,000 applicants. Like, this is within 30 minutes, right? So I can only imagine, maybe more, right? But this coming Thursday, it's going to be crazy. You guys are going to see it on the vlog next time. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be educational, but it's going to be insane. Like last time I was playing Eye of the Tiger, and people were loving it. Okay, and now we have a model coming in about 30 minutes. Henry's also on his way. And this one, I think what we're going to do for the haircut is something that's going to go forward. I don't think the model actually knows what's going to happen. So I'm going to try to convince him to bring it forward because this guy always likes to brush it back. And we've done brush backs for the last like 6 haircuts. So I'm willing to do some changes. So yeah, we got a haircut coming up. This one also will be for the videos on our Instagram. And you guys will see that in just a couple minutes. Alright, baby, back in action. Models here. We got some haircuts to do, and I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm going to show you something that tends to happen quite frequently. So when you lift this, a lot of the times we go and we get our guide from here, right? So we go and we grab it and we're like, all right, this is my guide, and we go whoop. But what we don't realize, guys, look at this. Look at this length. Look where it's sitting. We're already seeing a bit of a bounce. That means if I cut this any shorter, especially where it's at, what's going to happen? It's going to spring up. So we're actually not using this as a guide. And what's happening right now is because this is shorter, it's pushing onto the hair that's longer and it's creating this lump that doesn't need to be there. I actually want to flatten this shape. So very simply, all I'm going to do is almost use the longest, shortest length from here. I'll let go of this. And that's going to be my guide leading up to the front. And why we're going to do this is because it's going to flatten the shape. And we're going to do this leading up to the front. Okay, and the reason why we want to go square leading up to the front is very simply because we're going to retain some of that length so Clevis could play with it. Okay, now for YouTube, what we're going to do differently is that we're going to make sure we're going round. The issue that I find with Clevis's hair is actually very clumpy towards the corners. So if we reduce some of the lengths in the corners, it's going to give more of an emphasis. It's going to create a silhouette that doesn't feel too heavy through the sides. It's going to give a beautiful shape that leads up to the front, especially because we're fading it. So very simply to understand, right now it's too clumpy in the corners. It looks really heavy on top and very short on the sides. What we want to do is balance that off. How we're going to do it? We're going to reduce the length in the corners. We're going to keep some of the length in the front, and that transition from the fade leading up to the front is going to be beautiful. Just way too heavy, and if we did the fade without cutting the front, what do you think would happen? It would look very disconnected. And what are we doing horizontally? We are going round, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful, nice and square cutting line. Beautiful, clean sections as we come towards the front. Look at that, beautiful. We are cooking, people. We are cooking. Okay, boom, all the way to the roots, pull up. Nice. Nothing left to cut. Okay, bring it all forward. Come back, working in a very systematic way. The better your systems, the cleaner the result. Okay, going back. Bring everything down. Look at that. We don't even need to clip this out. Okay, we come back. Push that forward this way. Why? Because it's going to be way easier to see my round cutting line. Look at that. Look at this. Beautiful. Shut the fuck up. I didn't ask, bro.
You asked for the details, no? You need to get paid for that stuff, to be honest.
Bro, literally, man. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. It was nice seeing you after 2 years.
Oh yeah.
1 second.
It's fine.
1 second. I'm just trying to make sure you look good when you leave this place, man. By the way, put your hood on when you leave because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just be careful, and when the second you open the door, it's very bad.
You have to beat them up
What,
with a
what?
stick, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, let
Thank
me
you,
know.
Malaka. Have a good night.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a nice haircut, bro. So guys, I'm in excruciating pain right now, I'm not gonna lie. I got like, my wisdom tooth is coming out. So, it's like swollen and shit. So, yeah, I have a massive headache. Pretty much, that's the whole point of this. Regardless, we just ended that model. Now, it's about 7:30, we have a Q&A call at 8. So I'm gonna meet up with my community. This is usually the calls where they pretty much ask me anything to do with the business side of things. We jump on a call, they ask me questions about how to lead their staff or any issues they're having on scaling their businesses. So I love it. This is one of my favorite groups, one of my favorite times of the week. And honestly, it's funny, like, even though like I tend to talk to like 10, 20 people, like I'm like the most zen when it comes to that. Like, I truly enjoy having those conversations with those people because they're all kind of there to learn and grow, right? So I truly love it. Like I don't know of any other feeling besides just giving value to people that can make you feel that type of energy. So yeah, very excited. We got a call in 30 minutes. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna take some extra strength Tylenol to ease the pain. This is why it's so good to have a team, because they take care of me. Because they know if I'm not around, they're all fucked.
You're basically your paycheck, bro.
Yeah.
Basically, we gotta take care of the wallet.
I just opened up a new barbershop. How do I drive new potential clients to help fill my barber's bucks? Cool. Can I'd like to talk to you about that. It's not the easy answer you want. There's not one secret button. It's all these things that you're chipping away at, and eventually will just create a bigger effect, right? And you'll have more momentum. So one will be ads, and it's figuring out how much cash flow you have in your business to invest back into the business. But two, it's going to be, obviously it's going to be, what's it called? Them going on the streets and grabbing clients, and then creating incentives. Those are the three main levers I would pull to get new clients for your barbers. Okay guys, so that's the end of the day. Very jam-packed day. It's kind of what we do on a day-to-day, baby. It's how we roll. That being said, Thursday webinar or free class, master class. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be wild. I'm probably gonna have to do like a shit ton of push-ups, jumping jacks, couple Red Bulls before that event. Last time I did it, I was literally listening to I was getting everyone hyped with Eye of the Tiger, and it worked. It definitely worked. So we'll see what happens this time around. It might be Eye of the Tiger, might be another song. But what's the theme of the week this week? What could I teach you guys this week? I said it actually to Mark. I think this is important to understand as well. Is sometimes, guys, you are in a position of like, look, you're sick, or you might not feel well, you might feel a little lazy, and it's like, rather than fight it, just accept it, maybe for a day, couple hours, couple minutes. But never ever beat yourself up more than you should. At the end of the day, you're the only person that should uplift you the most is yourself, right? And no one else is gonna do that for you. But yeah, don't beat yourself up more than you should. And if sometimes you've lost momentum, just understand that you can always get back to it. Yes, it is the most important thing. Always say this, momentum is the most important thing. When you have it, you never let go. But listen, we're human beings. We're going to eventually, sometimes, we're going to lose it. So it's obviously tough to get back to it. But what's your other solution? Are you just going to, sit around and expect things to happen and come to your lap? Or are you going to just take action and make sure you're going back to your momentum? But that's the theme of the week. Don't beat yourself up more than you should. And understand that sometimes it's okay to feel like shit, and it's okay that things aren't working out, and it's okay that things are tough, and it's just part of the story. I always say this to myself as well. It's like, this is just part of the story, and it's like, the more painful it is, the better the story. Simple as that. But yeah, catch you guys on the next vlog.